Actually, our only one purpose when we try to do the ZenPhone business, the empower luxury or to deliver an empower luxury for everyone to enjoy. That's our only the goal, the business philosophy, the goal. So when we try to develop the ZenPhone 2, the first I ask all the people need to we will put all the best resources to make sure that we can provide the most beautiful device. Mm-hmm. The camera must be very good, excellent, and then the performance must be excellent. The UI must be very intuitive and seamless, and also the battery life must be good. So basically, when we try to develop our ZenPhone 2, the most important thing is the perfect user experience. So we want every people to buy, to own the device, own the beautiful device with an affordable price. Yeah, that's for everyone to enjoy. That's the major philosophy.
So now that the ZenPhone category is becoming very popular, how will this affect the other phone categories that you have inside of Asus, just like the pad phone or the phone pad?
Actually, for the home pad and ZenPhone, that especially for the pad phone, that's we call it cross-boundary innovation. Mm-hmm. This kind of cross-boundary innovation still can be used in user experience. So it will be still one of our top-notch product, high-end product in the future. But the ZenPhone, we try to define the ZenPhone as the thing to deliver luxury empower luxury for everyone. So it will be in the mainstream product. For everyone means that everyone wants to own it. So this is for the mainstream part. So still have the pad phone and the ZenPhone.
That's right. One of the biggest factors that affected the success of the ZenPhone would be your partnership, Asus partnership with Intel, and we see that this partnership has grown, in the past year. Is Asus also looking into partnerships with other chip manufacturers, just like MediaTek or Qualcomm, perhaps?
Very good question. Actually, for our ZenPhone 2 premium one, the premium is now with the 2.3 gigahertz and so powerful processor, so powerful GPU, this kind of premium device. We use the Intel Morpheus, but for the mainstream, for the ZenPhone 2 mainstream one, we will use Qualcomm solution. So for the ZenPhone 2, we have the Intel solution from the middle end to middle high end, and Qualcomm solution in the mainstream.
So we'll be looking at Snapdragon 410.
Not only 410, maybe 615 or.
Oh, really?
But 615 performance compared to the current Morpheus.
Yeah, the Morpheus.
The 3580. The 3580 performance is much better than 615. So based on the performance point of view, this is the Morpheus G3580. This is the 615. Yeah, that will be the major portion of our ZenPhone 2 Intel.
Well, that makes sense. Of course, can we go back to the naming convention? You have this nomenclature, how you name the ZenPhone, because last year when you announced them, you have a ZenPhone 4, 5, and 6, and then now people are a bit surprised why you named the second generation as ZenPhone 2.
So we think the way Apple is using is the best. So the iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, and then every year. So if we want to run the smartphone smoothly and we want to we want to have the new generation iPhone every year. One new generation per year. If we want to achieve that, we need to redefine. This is the first generation. So the ZenPhone, General One will is first generation. But at that time, we did not go through this. But we think our ZenPhone will become very important series inside Asus. So we think the ZenPhone 1, first generation, and second generation, and then third generation, that will be the best.
Yeah, so that makes sense that the new naming convention will reflect the generation rather than the sizes.
Yeah.
Because Zenfone 4 was 4-inch, Zenfone 6 was
And now we will reduce we will make every product to be very perfect, not too many products.
Just too many products.
So every year, one generation.
So perhaps that was some sort of an experiment on having different sizes and different configurations.
Yeah.
When you first launched the Zenfone, right?
Yeah.
So in that sense, are we looking for a product cycle that is annual, or are you looking at a shorter product cycle for the Zenfone?
I think for the ZenPhone 1 or ZenPhone 2, the ID, the design, the outlook will decide the generation. So every year we have one new ID, but maybe we will have another refresh inside.
In between the major IDs.
So 1 year, one ID. But in between, maybe we have the refresh.
Yeah, incremental upgrades in between.
Just change the PCB, change something like that. But again, because people think the ID, the outlook is they recognize the device with the ID. So we use the ID as the first generation to distinguish that this is the first generation, this is the second generation.
I see. So what do you think are the special features or things that make the Zenfone 2 very competitive versus a lot of the global brands that have been in the industry for many decades?
Okay. Actually, for the smartphone, it's the personal companion. So those 5 things are very important. The 5 things, like the first one is the beauty. The second one is the performance. The third one is the camera. The fourth one is the UI, the user interface. The fifth one is the battery life security. So I think, but among those 5 categories, I think for the ZenPhone 2, I'm very proud of the performance, especially the 4 GB of RAM. 4 GB of RAM, actually, when we announced the 4 GB of RAM, a lot of smartphone players will follow. Announced, I think will be Q2 or Q3 this year. So this is the key. And this 4 GB of RAM with the so powerful CPU and GPU combined together become sometimes we call the performance monster. And this is the one. The second one is the beauty and the camera. So beauty we got the IF Design Award. That's the Oscar Award in the design field, design industry. So in the Gen 1, we also got the Red Dot Design Award. So this beauty is pretty important. If your companion, everybody like to deal with the beauty thing. So beauty is so important. And another one is the camera. Camera is also very important. So we improved our camera a lot, especially in the low light mode and backlight mode and super resolution. Also, we also upgrade our hardware from 8 megapixel to 30 megapixel for the rear camera, and from 2 megapixel to 5 megapixel for the front camera. And we also provide the pixel master of 2.0 for both. So this is overall. And finally, the UI is UI will determine how smoothly you use. It's convenient or not. So overall, it's a perfect combination of beauty and the strength. The strength means the camera, performance, and UI. So we call the perfect balance between the beauty and the strength.
Strength. It's very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
For having me.